Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XII. Today we're going to do Ultima, and as I recall, Ultima is a thing to get to. So Ultima is at the very, very top of the Great Crystal, which, as you might recall, we have no map for. There will be a link in the description to a map that you can use for this. Otherwise you can just follow along with me, but don't just use me. I'd recommend probably using a map. But anyway, these dudes spawn. They don't really care. We're over leveled anyway. First off, you start the you flip the Scorpio switch, which is only usable after you have acquired the Treaty Blade. It is not usable beforehand. That will allow us to head upwards here, which gives us access to this Waystone. This should be Waystone 9. It is. Which will take us to Waystone 10. From here onwards, if you are opening a treasure, which I will not be doing in this video, if you are opening a treasure, you must have the diamond armlet equipped. Well, you don't have to, but I would highly recommend having the diamond armlet equipped if you are opening treasure at any point above Waystone 9, because you will have a much better time. So this is this is Waystone 20, I think. Yeah. Which does not work until you utilize the Waystone 19 at the very top as a shortcut back down, unfortunately. But anyway, there's about 80 trillion bombs down here. These are a higher level, you might notice. In fact, actually, we're going to fix our gambits back up so we can deal with these enemies a little bit faster. I'll have to turn that off when we get to Ultima again, because bosses are, of course, immune to oil, so. Alright, bombs are immune to fire. I forgot. Should probably actually be wary of that. You think I would remember these things? Not immune to fire, they're healed by fire. Did I say immune? I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. So this way should be the Sagittarius Gate. And about 80 trillion more bombs, apparently. This is what our life devolves into, is exploding via bombs, self-destruct, as it turns out. But man, I don't really want to fight the bombs. They're just kind of here, though. But anyway, this is the Sagittarius Gate Stone. We will have to go back up, and I think there's a time limit for this. So once we flip this, we're going to be quick. There is indeed a gate timer. It's almost like I've done this before. The Great Crystal is probably my least enjoyed place, just because it's a mess of... It's a giant maze, and I hate everything about it. Thankfully, this is the only one that is timed, I think. So we have to open Sagittarius Gate 2. Sagittarius Gate 1 goes to some treasure. Well, actually, they both go to some treasure if you want to be technical, but for our purposes, we are going to go through the right. I think you can go through either side. I was wondering why we pulled out our weapons. I believe you can go through either side and end up in the same place. Just what I'm doing, mirror it to the other side. It's a perfect mirror on both sides. The side we're going to should be the Leo. I don't know why I keep opening that. Should be the Leo side, which I think is this way. Or is it the other way? I don't know. We'll find out. And the other side should be Gemini. I think the gate is down. Oh. Hello, my necrophobe-based friend. We fought your kind before in the Hene Mines, actually. That is, in fact, a treasure. And not actually what I desire. I thought... Hold on, where am I? I think I went the wrong way, so we gotta go... Notice the lighting here is awful compared to the rest of the Great Crystal as well. There should be a switch for Leo around here. There it is. I just went the wrong way before, that's fine. There's a lot of necrophobes around here, as it turns out. Beyond this switch is a treasure. Again, we're not going to open any of the treasure in this video. That will be a separate video where we explore this area and open treasure as we get it. This is freaking timed. I hate this. Now this is actually a bit more of a run than the other one. Obviously the timer is longer. You could probably have figured that out yourself. But it is an almost one-way run. So we're going to attempt to ignore all of these enemies by just running past them because I don't want to fight them when there's a timer on the screen. So there should be a path, or two paths over here. There's also a Chandelier. Is it this one or is it the next one? So the next one has two paths. This dude looks cool is why I'm fighting him. Leave me alone. Alright. There's also, I believe, the best dagger in the game available in the Great Crystal, but it is from a rare spawn, and it is a rare drop from said spawn. So this is the one with two. We gotta go this way. Is a 3% drop from the enemy, and the enemy has a very, very strange spawn requirement. I really want to fight you. Please stop. Brand's target is too far from the party leader. Alright, so this should be our gate. It is indeed. The other gate should be the Gemini one. It's the same on the other side, just do what I did, except with the Gemini instead. Gemini is probably easier because the gate switch is on the way to the gate. So it's kind of neat like that. There's a worm here. This is an ash worm. We're gonna fight it just because it exists, basically. Even though we probably shouldn't. Be wary of worms in general. They're much stronger than other enemies, but this one has been defeated. So from here, we have to make our way to, there's two paths, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter which one we take. But we have to make our way to Waystone, well, the platform with Waystone XV, and then we gotta do some other wonky shit. What are you? A skull worm. This is a slightly less menacing version of the ash worm, in that it is an entirely different enemy. It's fine. Alright, so here's the Waystone. This Waystone is going to jump us to Waystone 16, I believe. I told you, man, this is some convoluted shit involved to get around this place. This is why I hate this area. So from here we have to go... there should be too many paths. Hold on. Three, we gotta go this way, I think? We'll know if there's a switch here. There's a deed, so this is the correct way. So this should be Libra? Hello? What are you? A forbidden. Should you not bother me? I'm thinking. Alright, man, just... I think the holy may have been overkill. So this one might also be timed, I'm not sure, but it's not very far away to get to the gate, so it's kind of irrelevant. It should be this way. I don't care that you're fighting zombie forbidden things. We got places to be. This looks like the correct location. Yeah, there's enemies and stuff, I know. Okay, Libra 2. Is this the right one? It is indeed. Speed this up because we're going to constantly get interrupted by fighting literally everything around here. I hate that forbidden start spawning here. I don't care. So from here we should just be able to go straight across. There's another worm. I don't really want to fight you, so I'm just going to fuck off into this direction. Actually, no. Let's fight it. Because I believe we're going to have another time to switch, and we have to pass right back through here again anyway. Someone is now using the freaking blower outside. I think possibly the worst day to record on, but anyway. Go ahead and flick Capricorn switch. Lost my ability to speak English briefly there. So this one will flip, and this should be back all the way where we came from. There should be a Capricorn gate nearby. That dude just got wrecked. Penelo has seen better days, but that should be fine. Straight across, and then take a right past the gate. There's a dude. How's it going? Goodbye. Don't really care. And then from here, take another right. I hate the Great Crystals so much. And then from here we should be able to take a left. Don't understand what makes Reapers spawn on these platforms, but they do it sometimes. Okay, so here's the gate that we require. Gate Capricorn 1. And then we'll go ahead and flip this switch. That is the... Hell gate is that? Forgotten. The Aquarius gate, there you go. I actually have no idea where the Aquarius switch is, by the way. Just so we're all on the same page, I don't have the faintest idea where that switch is. It's not here, I can tell you that much. In fact, I don't think it's anywhere near here. Alright, so this is the Virgo Stone, which we can flip, and then we have to make a bit of a run. It's not much of a run, but a bit of a run to the north. Back the way we came from. Mostly the way we came from. Hello, Reaper. Please stop using a null. I don't really mind too much because there's a save point right before Ultima anyway, thankfully. If they hadn't given you a save point right before Ultima, I think that may actually make this ridiculously difficult to do. There's not a save point before Zodiac, so that's going to be annoying, but there's also nothing... Oh no, there are things that cause a null there. God dang it. Anyway. This is the gate we require, Virgo 2. You can go the other way as well for Virgo 1. It's exactly the same, just on the other side. They stop killing each other. Want nothing to do with these enemies. Then our friend Curaja has decided to show up. These are fairly rare enemies, actually. I mean, they're exactly the same as like any other T-Rex, but I don't actually think they spawn in very many locations. I mean, it's sort of in the name, but there are also variations of that at other levels that spawn, but there's not too many. Anyway, this takes us to Waystone 27, which will take us to Waystone 28. Oh, there's the Aquarius gate. Yeah. It's up here, forgot. Right next to, what's her name? So from here, there's only one way to go, I think. Yeah. Curiously leads downwards despite us going to the peak, but that's okay. We're gonna fight these things, apparently, for reasons I don't quite understand, but we are. As you can see, once you get up here, it is very much like many other undead locations in the game. It will spawn a lot of undead, and it will continue to do that, so we should probably leave, but it will continue to do that forever. So here's our save point. I'm not going to save because... Actually, no, we will save. Why not? I have too many saves. Save for this one. I really don't need this many saves, but it's you can't delete saves from the save screen. I have to do it somewhere else. But anyway. So at this point, Ultima is directly in front of us. I did not mean to do that. Here we go. Ultima starts the fight with the traditional boss stuff, safety and whatnot, but also starts the fight with low HP attack plus, low HP magic plus, low HP defense plus, reflect damage, which is annoying, 0 MP, and worst of all, Magic CT0 from the very start of the fight. After every second Holyja, Ultima will get Attack CT0 to complement their Magic CT0. And they also have access to Greater Barrier, which is rather annoying. Holyja is a thing to be wary of because it does increasingly large amounts of damage and gets cast increasingly frequently as the fight goes on, and I do mean frequently. And it also has the chance of causing, what is it, friggin' reverse, that's what it is. Holyja can cause reverse, her normal attack can cause sap, which combined can kill you, unfortunately. Let's get a lure gambit set up here real quick. I forgot where it is in this freaking list of crap. Oh, she doesn't have decoy. I thought she had decoy. That's rather annoying. I swear Ash had decoy. But whatever, it's fine, it's fine. So ally Ash, do that. Do you have access to decoy? You do not. So the only one that can decoy is her. Alright. Fair enough. Before you go into the fight, cast buffs on yourself, etc., etc. There we go. We gotta recast Faith. At, I believe, 70% health. Let me actually check that. Yes. So 70% health, a magic field will fall in the arena. The magic field will then cycle what it affects through all the potential magic field effect thingamaddings like HP drain, MP drain, seals, etc., etc. I don't believe this is the correct way, is it? Hold on. Did I go? Oh no, that was the correct way, okay. I was moderately confused because there was a chest there. Anyway, say hello to Ultima. So at the start of the fight, she has buffs, you should dispel them. At the start of the fight, I believe it's every 12 or 13 attacks or actions, she will use Holyja. This gets reduced down to 7 at 80% health, I believe. And then eventually at the end of the fight, it gets reduced down to every 3 actions Ultima will use Holyja. So be prepared to either have people equipped with things that absorb or nullify holy damage, or be prepared to heal a lot. Again, she has reflected damage, so you will be continuously taking damage with your entire party. Bear that in mind. She's level 64 or something along those lines, I believe. In fact, I can actually check while we start the fight off here. She will also cast Holyja regardless of how many actions if you burn her health down. So just bear that in mind. What is her level? 63. I was close. So there's reverse. You should immediately, upon getting reverse, Asuna or dispel it or whatever, take it off of your party because she will then cast Renew on people affected with that status. Fortunately, Ash has died. I should have Phoenix down things, right? I do. So the field has dropped. We currently have HP drain. This will cycle continuously between all of the things as redemption. It's a rather annoying attack. Ultima just kind of sits there and exists. But anyway. So magic field has fallen, so our magic is now being drained, unfortunately. I don't think you can afflict any status ailments on Ultima. I think she is immune to all of them. Let me check. She's not immune to slow or blind. Although she can remove blind, I guess you can abuse that. Cast blind on her and then we're gonna run out of MP real fast here and have a problem. So Penella's gonna spend too much time trying to cast charge, so we're gonna on the fly change Penella's gambit here. We're gonna change this to X potion. We don't have any X potions because I used them all. I forgot about that. Put high potions in there and see what she can do with it. Assuming she doesn't die before then. Alright. Why aren't you guys attacking? Because we can't attack, that's why. Well, let's use an elixir on Penella if we can before she dies. There we go. And she's readying Holyja, so we're gonna pop an elixir on Fran as well. I don't need to elixir Ash because she doesn't do much of anything. This is why I hate this fight. It's a very annoying fight. And I do mean very annoying. Unfortunately, we used an elixir on... Penelope, please stop doing that now. I really hate this fight, like several levels. Unfortunately, because Fran has reverse and we used freaking Elixir, it just dropped all her stuff to 1 because that's how reversed elixirs work. We can now attack again. We really need to get rid of that, actually. You can assume it, can't you? Oh no, we can't use magic. That's right. Well, Remedy won't remove it. I don't think we have anything that can remove it, unfortunately. Unless casting reverse mode on Fran will remove the reverse on Fran. No, it won't. So she'll die eventually here, probably right now, in fact. Welcome to this fight. Enjoy your stay, it's awful. We should have access to magic soon. So we're getting hit with Redemption, which is causing her to actually heal Ash, which is beneficial. There we go, we have access to magic again, so we can fix our crap. We don't have access to techniques, but that doesn't matter because we don't use techniques anyway, except for Penelo. Yeah, Penelo. So welcome to Holyja spam. Enjoy your stay. This is the rest of the fight. She'll just keep doing this constantly. So we can't use items. Doesn't matter. Really need to get some damage applied to the boss here. Characters can use items, but we are afflicted with heavy, so the field is now magnetic, unfortunately. Everyone in our party has heavy metal items, which is going to be a problem. For those of you who don't remember, from early in the game, magnetic fields decrease your charge time of your weapons, or increase your charge time, sorry, based on how much metal equipment you have. Ash died. Unfortunately, everyone is wearing extremely heavy equipment except for Penelo. Actually, yeah, we're mostly wearing heavy equipment, so we're slowed down quite a bit, even with haste. So at this point in the fight, I would recommend, highly recommend, that you use quickenings to defeat her, because otherwise it is going to take 16 centuries. In fact, I think we're going to actually do that. I was gonna say I'm not going to, so I can show you the rest of the fight, where she spams out Holyja for the next 9 hours, but I don't actually have, I don't know what the camera did there. I don't have any interest in dealing with reverse again once we run out of MP, because MP drain is just about to roll back around onto the arena. Unfortunately, a bunch of people just died. For some reason. Oh, because we have HP drain and freaking Holyja dropped people down with reverse. Well, we've got MP drain, unfortunately, so we're about to be completely out of MP. Fran, this is going to be stupid, but do this for me, please. Okay. Now then, back to starting a quickening chain, and hopefully Ash doesn't die this time. Well, never mind. Redemption will just go off and kill Fran instead. Welcome to my life. It involves dying. I am going to cut the quickening chain out because I don't think people actually want to watch me sit here and chain quickenings for either 30 seconds or 10 minutes, one of the two. Probably no in between, but I'll cut the quickening chain out. Well, it turns out it was the former, rather quick quickening chain. Unfortunately, Fran being death stop. So, this is what happens when Ultima gets low HP. Her attack goes through the roof and unfortunately causes Redemption to do extraordinary amounts of damage. Just elixir yourself. I'm not going to use these elixirs anyway. Fran should be able to keep us. Never mind. I was going to say keep us alive, but Holyja is going off, so maybe not. Instead, we'll just die, especially if Penelo gets reversed. Oh, Penelo got reversed, so we're probably dead. Because Penelo's gonna get smacked here in a second. Oh wait, no, that's gonna heal her. Right. Can we pull it back? Maybe. It's possible. Oh, freaking... Fran will just die. At some point, somebody needs to, there we go, deal with Penelo here. Now, we can't use magic anymore, so we're going to attempt to do this. Never mind, Ash died. We're going to attempt to do it again anyway. I missed a mischarge. I may be screwed. Hopefully this chain kills Ultima. If it doesn't, we're going to have to continue this nonsensical Holyja survival system here. If you have white masks and people capable of wearing them, obviously that makes this a bit easier because Holyja will not kill people. You do still need to worry about her using Renew though. She hasn't used it so far, but she also hasn't needed to. She's not dead yet, but she's close. There we go. And you get a trophy. A rather dramatic way to die. But all that leaves is Zodiac, which is the hardest Esper, obviously, intended to be done last. It also does not contain a save point directly before the fight, unfortunately. But there you go. There's Ultima down. We'll pick up this treasure here in a second. The biggest problem with Ultima is Holyja, and it gets used a lot in that fight. So if you can get a chain going, use quickenings once she reaches critical HP, because otherwise you're going to have to deal with what I dealt with, which is the arena killing you, Holyja reverse killing you, not having any MP ever to do anything, so I used elixirs. I don't really care. So we're going to change this thingamading. I actually don't know what we get from the chest here. It may not matter for this chest. I actually also forgot what the item is called. Diamond armlet, that's what it is. May not matter for this chest, I'm not sure. But during exploration of this area, you definitely should wear a diamond armlet. So we obtained Excalibur, which is a weapon for Ash. There you go. We don't have it. It's elemental holy, so that's the thing. But, you know what? Let's go ahead and unlock the license for it. I'm actually kind of surprised we haven't already unlocked the license for it, but that's fine. Apparently we had white robes. Just curious, why does it not auto-equip? Oh, it's because that's Excalibur, not Excalibur, you idiot. You fool! Anyway. That should be, there it is. Excalibur we get from somewhere else. There we go. Now we can see Ash's fancy new sword on her back. Not the best lighting, but you know, this is the Great Crystal. Can't really help with that. Anyway. That's Ultima down. Thanks for watching. What else do we have left in this game? We have Zodiac for Espers. We have Exploration of the Great Crystal, which will be the next thing I do right now because we're here. And we have Pharaoh Subterra and some hunts. And I believe that's it. I mean, Yasmat, but he is some hunts, so. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.